Life is full of uncertainty, so better be ready to face it. Once upon a time, in a small village, there was a monk who was deeply devoted to his Buddhist precepts. This monk was known for his strict adherence to the teachings of Buddhism, especially the precept against taking any life, no matter how small. He lived a simple and serene life, spending his days in meditation and his nights in contemplation. One evening, after finishing his prayers, the monk decided to take a walk. It was a moonless night, and darkness enveloped everything around him. As he walked along the path, he could barely see a few steps ahead. Suddenly, he stepped on something soft and squishy. The sound it made was unpleasant and made him feel uneasy. The monk immediately thought that he had stepped on an egg-bearing frog. This thought troubled him deeply because, as a monk, he was committed to not harming any living creature. He stood there, frozen in the dark, unable to see what he had stepped on. With a heavy heart and a mind full of uncertainty, he continued his walk back to his humble abode. That night, the monk could not find peace. He lay on his simple bed, his mind racing with thoughts of the possible harm he might have caused. As he drifted into a restless sleep, he had a disturbing dream. In his dream, hundreds of frogs appeared, all demanding his life as compensation for the harm he had done. The monk woke up in a sweat, his heart pounding. He felt an overwhelming sense of guilt and sorrow. Unable to sleep, he waited for the first light of dawn. As soon as the sun began to rise, he rushed back to the spot where he had stepped on the mysterious object. His heart was heavy with fear and remorse as he approached the place. He bent down to examine the ground carefully. To his immense relief and surprise, he found that the object he had crushed was not a frog, but an overripe eggplant. The eggplant had fallen from a nearby plant and had become soft and squishy. The monk's heart lightened immediately, and he let out a sigh of relief. His mind, which had been clouded with guilt and fear, suddenly cleared. In that moment, the monk realized something profound. He understood the saying, "There is no objective world." He realized that our perceptions and thoughts shape our reality. His fear and guilt were products of his mind, based on an assumption he had made in the darkness. The objective reality was that he had not harmed any living creature, yet his mind had created a scenario of guilt and punishment. This experience became a turning point in the monk's life. He understood the true meaning of life and how to practice Zen. He realized that living in the present moment and seeing things as they truly are, without assumptions and judgments, is the essence of Zen practice. From that day on, he practiced mindfulness more deeply, paying close attention to his thoughts and actions. The monk's newfound understanding brought him great peace and clarity. He continued his life with a renewed sense of purpose and serenity. He taught others about the importance of mindfulness and the power of perception. His teachings helped many people find peace and clarity in their own lives. The story of the monk and the eggplant teaches us a valuable lesson about the power of our minds and the importance of mindfulness. It reminds us that our perceptions can often cloud our reality, and that living in the present moment with clarity and awareness can bring us true peace. Life is full of uncertainties, but it is our perceptions and thoughts that shape our reality. By practicing mindfulness and living in the present moment, we can see things as they truly are and find peace within ourselves. Let go of assumptions and judgments and embrace the clarity and serenity that comes with true mindfulness. Subscribe to our channel for more inspiring and motivational stories that can help you find peace and purpose in your own life.